9 habits. None of them look dangerous. None of them feel like mistakes in the moment. And together, they can keep you broke at any income level. $50,000 a year or $500,000. I build financial models for a living. Let's go through all 9, starting with the one probably running in your account right now. Habit number 1. Never reviewing subscriptions. Streaming, apps, a gym you visited twice this year, each one only $9 or $14 a month. Alone, forgettable. Stacked together, the average person is paying for way more recurring charges than they remember signing up for, often $200 a month or more, quietly leaving the account before you even open the app. Nobody canceled anything. Nobody decided to keep paying. It just kept happening. Habit number 2, the minimum payment trap. Paying just the minimum on a credit card feels responsible. You're paying something on time every month. Here's what it actually does. At a normal interest rate, paying only the minimum on a $5,000 balance can take over 15 years to clear and cost more in interest than the original purchase itself. The bill says minimum due. It doesn't say minimum trap. Habit number 3. No emergency fund. 1 car repair. 1 month without work. 1 medical bill. Without 3 to 6 months of expenses set aside, any one of these turns instantly into debt. Usually the expensive kind, on a credit card at double-digit interest. It's not about being pessimistic. It's about the fact that emergencies aren't rare. They're scheduled. You just don't know the date. Habit number 4. Buying status symbols on debt. A car, a watch, a bag, financed, not owned. Bought to look like you've already made it. The monthly payment becomes a permanent tax on an image, not an asset. And the wealth it was supposed to signal never actually arrives because the payment is the reason it can't. Looking rich and being rich started competing for the same paycheck. Looking rich is winning. Habit number 5. Social comparison spending. Nobody posts their savings account. Everybody posts the vacation, the car, the renovation. So the comparison you're making isn't against reality. It's against everyone else's highlight reel, financed by debt you can't see. You're benchmarking your real life against their edited one. The scoreboard was rigged before you even opened the app. Habit number 6. Emotional spending. A bad day, a stressful week, a purchase that has nothing to do with need and everything to do with feeling better for 20 minutes. It works, briefly. Then the credit card statement arrives, and the stress it was supposed to fix comes back, plus interest. The purchase never was the problem. It was never designed to solve it. Habit number 7. No written budget. I have a rough idea is not a plan. It's a guess wearing a plan's clothes. Track spending for 1 real month, on paper, not memory. And most people find a gap between what they thought they spent and what actually left. Habit number 8. Saving without investing. A savings account feels safe. It is safe from market swings. It isn't safe from inflation, which quietly erodes what that money can actually buy year after year. Leave a large sum sitting in cash for a decade, and you haven't protected it. You've watched it lose real value while feeling responsible the entire time. Safe and growing are not the same thing. Habit number 9, the one that ties the other 8 together. Lifestyle creep. Every raise, every promotion, quietly absorbed into a slightly bigger apartment, a slightly newer car, a slightly nicer version of everything. None of it feels like a splurge. Each upgrade feels earned. But if spending rises exactly as fast as income,
The gap between the two never widens. You can triple your salary over a decade and still live paycheck to paycheck because the paycheck tripled, and so did everything leaving it. 9 habits. One common thread. None of them look dangerous while they're happening.
Here's the pattern underneath all 9. None of them are a single bad decision. They're small, repeated, invisible choices, the kind that never show up as one dramatic mistake, so they never trigger the alarm a big mistake would. That's exactly why they work. A $500 impulse buy feels like a decision. A $14 subscription you forgot about doesn't feel like anything at all. The habits that actually keep people poor were never designed to be noticed. You don't need to fix all 9 at once. Pick one this week. Cancel a subscription you forgot about. Write down every dollar for 7 days. Or move one deposit straight into savings before you see it in checking. Small, repeated moves beat one big overhaul, for the exact same reason the habits worked against you in the first place. That's 9 habits, quietly working against almost everyone, at almost any income. If even one of these sounded familiar, you're not alone. And now you know exactly what to look for. Subscribe for more.